Hey guys, it's your girl Donnielle, and I'm back with an updated foundation routine. This routine is something that I don't do every day unless I'm going out with friends after work. We're gonna take pictures or going out to an event, something like that. Not every day. This is a little bit extra, so if you're interested, let's get started. So I don't have anything right now. As you can see my face, because a lot of you think I have flawless skin. I do have acne spots. I got a nasty zit right here. That's from falling asleep without washing my face at night. Little dark spots here. That's pretty much it. So first I'm going to go ahead and get started with a primer. And the primer that I'm going to use is MAC Strobe Liquid Lotion. And the only reason why I'm using this is because I want a lot of shimmer to my face, especially in my T-zone, since when you take pictures it stands out when you highlight and contour. If you don't want a whole lot of attention to those areas, you can go in with MAC's oil control lotion, or you can go in with a plain BB cream or moisturizer. It's on you, but this is what I'll be using. So I'm just taking a little small dab, placing it here, down my nose. It's a little bit, not a whole lot, and on my chin. Make sure to get right underneath the eye with it, and I'm just going back and forth on top of my cheekbone. And you see the brightness right here in the middle, just in the areas where I will highlight my face. Okay, and this stuff sinks in really, really quick. It's another great thing about it. You don't have to set a timer and wait for 5 minutes for it to sink in. So we got that down. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the foundation, if I can find it. I will be using Makeup Forever HD High Definition Foundation, and this is number 170. This is caramel. I know you can't really see, it just says N170. Makeup Forever. This is a little bit pricey. This is $42. You can go in with whatever foundation you want, but since I'm trying to look fancy, I'm going in with something a little bit more high end. I'm just pumping a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going in with a Sigma F82 round kabuki brush. Just stippling it. Less is more, so doing this stippling really, really helps out instead of you smearing on a whole lot of foundation on your face. So just pick a little bit more and get that all over. So go down, stretching some of my eyebrows, getting the edges of my nose. Now I'm going to get this forehead. Going carefully around the top. My eyebrows. I don't want to mess that up. That took too much work filling that in. And really, really make sure to get your hairline. Getting to the ear. Back to the headline. And then I'm just going to buff it out. Okay. Now the rest that's on the back of my hand, I'm just going to pick that up and go down my neck with it. You do not want your neck and face to be two different colors. Along the jawline. And if you have any problem with acne spots, you know, just make sure to dab like my nose, or if you have another dark smirk, just really dab the foundation onto it and blend it out to cover it up. Okay. There's the foundation. Now for my highlighting, I am going in with MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC42. It's one shade above my skin tone color. And I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. Let's just smear some of this off. Just wiping some of this excess off real quick. And I'm just going to go in, pick this up like that. And I'm going to make like a little V. Like that. I'm going to go around, make sure to get right underneath your eye. And this is really going to brighten the face. And I'll take it to like where my tail of the eyebrow is, and then just really buff it in. The edge of the nose right here. Like that. Go down my nose. Really stiffen it in. Okay. Then to the other side. Under the eye. I'll come around the corner of my nose and bring it up to where the tail of my eyebrow ends on this side. That. A little bit on the chin right here. A little bit, just a little on the cupid's bow. Then a little bit on the forehead. And I'll start from where the arch is on this side of the eyebrow. Then on this side of the eyebrow. Then I go ahead and buff it out. I'm going upwards. And it gives it a little more definition to my eyebrows as well. Okay. Okay, got the highlighting and stuff buffed out. Now I'm going to go in with my NARS illuminator, and this is in Laguna. I'm going in my 168 slanted brush from MAC. I'm getting just a little bit on the brush. And right where you have the hollows of your cheeks is where you would contour. So I'm just gonna just go on in. We're really defining the shape. Okay, just like that. Going to the other side, the same thing. If doing a fish face works for you, you can do it. Right there. Then I'm going to take a little bit and just go to the temples of my forehead. Just a little bit, then drag it along the hairline. Then I'm going to go in with a blending brush. I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. and I'm just picking up a little bit. This is my e.l.f. professional blending brush, and I'm just going in a little bit along the sides of my nose to really give it that contoured look. I'm going up to right where the eyebrow starts. Okay. Same thing on this side. Okay. I know, a little scary looking. So now I'm going to go ahead and blend all of this out, and I will be using a beauty blender sponge. This here looks like an egg. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my Fix Plus and like good 3 sprays, get it just a little moist. Let me go one more time. And then I'm just going to blend all this out with the concealer. And I'm going in like a little bouncing motion. Now make sure you get the corners of the eyes. Just blending out, blending out. Jawline. Okay. So now after that, I'm gonna go ahead and set foundation, and I'm going in with NARS loose powder, and this is in Mountain. And you don't want a whole lot of powder, so I go in with a beauty sponge and I just press into the powder, really press into it, and I kind of scrape it a little bit. So I'm going in the oily areas, so forehead, under, chin, and nose. Yeah, I kind of press down on the nose. So you're just going to go ahead, make sure to get where we put this concealer at. And you really don't need to go all over with foundation. You just want to set it in your problem areas, but you know, a lot of people like to go all over, so it's your preference. I know after I get these areas here, whatever's left on the sponge, I'll go ahead and, you know, just go all around with it. Down the neck a little bit, except for that. Sorry y'all, my son just woke up. I gotta get ready to get him to school, so let me finish this up. So just to give a little bit more definition to where I contoured, I'm gonna go in with the powder as well, and I'm going in with MAC's bronzing powder. And this is in matte bronze. I'm gonna go in with my MAC 109 brush. Yeah, that up. Really get this cheek. Then go on to temple. I'm gonna do like a little boomerang shape, if you wanna say. Then go on the hairline with it. Then hold this temple. This here. Then I'm gonna go a little bit on my nose. A little bit on the jawline. On down the neck. Okay. Now I got that going. Now I'm gonna go in with the blush. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this one. This is from the Heavenly Creatures. This is Ring of Saturn. It's a mineralized blush. Looks like that. And I'm gonna go in, if I can find it. Here we go. This is my 129 blush brush from MAC. So I'm gonna pick some of that up. I really want this color to stand out. That's why I'm going so fast back and forth on the apples of my cheeks. First I do this little dabbing. And if this, how it is good for you, you can stop. But I really like this color, so I'm gonna really pack it on. Not drag queen pack it on, but you know, just get her done. Get it on there. Okay. And let me go ahead and find a nice lipstick to go with this look. Let's see. I'm gonna go in with, I can find something else. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the lip pencil, and this is MAC Subculture. Focus. Yeah, Subculture. Let me sharpen this real quick. Okay, once upon a time I had a sharpener. Okay, here it is. Let me sharpen this real quick. There we go. I'm gonna go on with the lip. Okay, and just to top this off, since we got so much going on with these eyes, I'm gonna go in with Curvaceous lip gloss from MAC. I know I could have stopped this a while ago, but it wouldn't be me. Okay, so that is my updated foundation routine. As you can see, got a little alertness to, yeah. See, it's real glowy and shiny, and you know, if you're going out, you know, you'll really stand out, or with taking pictures, you know, really, really great. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video and get my big in and get ready for school. Happy Friday. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm already looking forward to coming back home from work so I can rest. But more to come. MacNC45addict at AOL.com, MacNC45addict.blogspot.com. Check out the blog. I am about to get ready to post. There's 5 new collections coming out from MAC for the holidays. There's 2 of them that I'm liking. Some of them are kind of similar. They really didn't catch my attention, but 2 of them really did. So you can check out my blog and see for yourself. And don't worry, looks are coming. I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple more this weekend. So yeah, till then, talk to y'all later. Bye guys.